Welcome to the summer of 2023 and welcome to 47 Trinity Park in Oak Bluffs. This is our cottage here and I wanted to go over it with you a little bit. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're coming back again, welcome back. I wanted to go over a couple things and also show you some things that we've updated to the cottage. So the first thing is we did a whole bunch of plantings this spring. So you can see a whole bunch of annuals and perennials here in the front garden. So that was a real plus for this year. We've also added another rocking chair. So we have 6 rocking chairs as opposed to 5. So here we have a nice farmhouse table in the front, which is great for sitting, drinking coffee, playing cards, having dinner, having breakfast, lunch. So perfect spot to be. We do have some white lights here that put them on whenever you want. We just ask you probably turn them off around 10:30 at night. And then there's an outlet there. So those are always fun to have on. In here in the living room, let me talk to you a little bit about the TV. So we have this remote here is for the TV. And what we have is we have Xfinity Stream we use. And we also have Netflix as well. So you can go onto those or you can click on whatever you would like. And then the volume control is here on the side of the remote. So that is that. In here, this table, this does expand. So if you want to make this, you can sit quite a few people on this. This expands. You can use that bench there to add more seating. And then the leaves for this table are under the bed in the first floor bedroom. So under here. We do have some wine here. So if you drink a bottle, enjoy. We just ask you probably replace it. The bottles that we bought here are anywhere from $10 to $12. Okay, into the kitchen. So the refrigerator, the ice dispenser, the water dispenser does not work. We turned it off. It was leaking and it ruined our floors. So the floors are buckled here. And so these have to be fixed this upcoming fall. And because we had to turn the water off, also we turned it off to the ice. So right now it's full of ice. It's June 11th, and it's full of ice. So it will dispense, but at some point, once that ice is out of there, it's no longer available, then we're just gonna have to use cubes or you're gonna have to buy ice. So we filled those up there. So that is for the fridge. For coffee machines, we have 3 of them. We have this one, which makes really great stuff. And then we have a coffee maker here and a Keurig here. So we love our coffee. So we have that. For the sink, the garbage disposal here, in case the garbage disposal doesn't work and it just nothing happens. If you go underneath here, there'll be in the back right hand corner is an outlet, and it might be flashing a light, and just hit the reset button, and once it does that, then that should work. Garbage disposal should work. This past spring, I noticed that the lights under here didn't work and the outlets weren't working. So if that does happen, there is a GFI button here, and you can press that and reset it, and that will reset, and it should be operational and everything will work. We do have a wine cooler here, so again, help yourself with some wine. If you do use it, if you could replace it, that'd be great. We have the garbage and the recycle bins here, and the garbage cans are outside. Let me show you those and just talk to you about garbage, because that's kind of important. So the garbage cans are there. The garbage in the month of June goes out. You should probably put it out Sunday night. They pick up on Monday morning, pretty much right around 8 o'clock. It's like clockwork. So if you put those here, so I'd either put them out late Sunday or really early Monday morning, because the problem is if you miss it, then you have to wait a week in order for them to come again. And the problem is if you leave a whole bunch of trash out here, the skunks And then if they get into the trash cans, or the cans are over full and you have no place to put it, then the skunks will get in there. They'll open the bags up, and it creates a mess. So I really, try to get the trash out on time. So in June, it's on Monday mornings at 8, and on July and August, it is Mondays and Thursdays. We have a grill out here, so it's a nice stainless steel grill with brush. We got an extra can here for propane, so you're all set for doing any grilling. Also out here, if you're hanging towels, we have this which comes out. Let me just show you how it works. I know this is a little, I'm trying to oversimplify, but it goes on a hook here, but it's really loose. So the way to get it so it stays taut is it goes, it hooks around here. And if you can get this tight around, it's hard to do with one hand. So you just get it tight, and then it holds stuff. Then it'll hold your towels and stuff like that from the beach. Also, probably a good place to put your bikes, lock them together. I've never had any issues. We also have a couple chairs there for you, beach chairs if you'd like. And then we have the outdoor shower, which is amazing. So perfect for taking showers after the beach. So enough can't be said about that. I've got so many positive comments about that. And then this year we put in new gravel. So partially new driveway here. So it's a nice shape. Oh, one thing I do want to mention for the garden, if you could help us. So in the front, we have soaking hoses, so we don't need the garden in the front to be watered, but this garden around back does not have any soaking hoses. So if you can water the garden for us, that would be great during your stay here. That would greatly be appreciated. I would just get some bottles, just fill up something, and don't use the garden hose. Somebody at one point last year had taken the garden hose and they attached it and they pulled it and did some damage. So my recommendation is just to fill up a couple of buckets and just water the garden over here. Easy enough to do. There's some buckets up there. If you can fill those up and water, that would be great. So we talked about the garbage. If you go into the grocery store and you need some recycle bags, they're here, so you can use those.